This session provides a quick overview of a technique we've used to help organizations think about whether an objective is a strategic objective, a tactical objective, or operational. Here's the concept. What we know is that for something to become a strategic objective, it has to pass some threshold of importance. It's got to be critical to the organization's success, and chances are it needs to be accomplished within a certain time period. As a general observation, if you can complete something within a few months, their chances are more tactical than strategic. And secondly, if it has little effect on the overall strategic success of the organization, it's also probably more tactical. So in theory, we could set up a graph, a 2x2, and on the left side, chart an objective's criticality. In other words, if we failed at this objective, what's the impact on our overall strategy? Low, medium, or high. And then down the bottom, we can chart how long it might take to execute. And in theory, if we took any objective, it would fit across this dynamic. So objectives which have a low impact on our overall strategy and are fairly quick to implement, they're probably more tactical. Things that have sort of a medium impact on our overall strategic objectives and take a medium term to go execute, say 3 years, they're going to be more operational. And then finally, things that are critical to the strategic success of the organization and take a significant chunk of time and resources to accomplish are probably more strategic. So now we can begin plotting proposed strategic objectives across this gradient. So in this example, I'm going to use one from an organization that's concerned about knockoff brands. In this case, it's a cigarette manufacturer concerned about knockoff brands of cigarettes. So something like protecting our brands in business, that has a high impact on the overall success of the business, and it's going to take a long time to accomplish. Changing consumers' behavior is not going to take as long to change and is going to have a slightly less impact on the strategy. Things like curbing the availability of illicit cigarettes, well, it's going to have a high impact, but pretty easy to execute. That's just a matter of law enforcement and regulatory and so on. So as we begin to plot proposed objectives, we eventually end up with things which are actually quite tactical, things like compliance monitoring, intelligence gathering, and so forth. So again, what we should be able to do is now take a look at these objectives and understand that it's not a hard science, but generally, these ones in the bottom left, more tactical. These ones more operational, and therefore might appear on, say, a cascaded strategy map inside of a region or a department. And these ones in the top right over here, these are the more strategic ones. To learn more about these concepts and others, please join us at pm2consulting.com. Thank you.